all up in there. Look, you got a big old leech.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out in the woods again with Monty and Rueger, and we're gonna do another hike and cook. So, many of you guys may be wondering why Rueger's out. He's supposed to be at home, kept safe, blah, 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 blah. I will explain more when I get to camp, but basically, he was just going nuts at the house. Just couldn't handle it. He was getting a little stir crazy, and then he just, you know, looks at you, rolls over and looks at you with those cute little eyes, and it's just impossible to say no and not bring him. But yeah, we did a little research just to make sure he's safe and everything, but we'll get more into that when we get to camp. But we've got a delicious meal planned today. I'm heading back to my little camp where I like to cook once again, and we've got a little bit more hiking to do, so let's get going. Come on, boys. Whew. Well, it's still here. Oh, I am dripping sweat. Oh, it is hot today. Man, just when you think fall's around the corner, summer shows up again, and just, ugh. I was ready for the cooler weather. You boys thirsty? You boys need a drink of water? Yeah, just when you think it's fall, another 80+ degree day and muggy. Rueger's ready for some water. First things first, boys. You guys need a drink, I need a drink. Hold on, Ruegs. I know you're excited. Hold on, Ruegs. I just don't want you to get slobber in the Nalgene, okay? Alright. There you go. Monty, come over here. There's water, Monty. Oh, I need a drink too. Oh, the last time I hiked out here like this, not even close to this muggy, it was more still, cooler, and I am just drenched right now. This is sticking to me. And you know, if you're wondering why I wear long pants, don't wear shorts, when you're hiking through the woods and you got these brush and these sticks and just bushes and stuff, I just don't like to get all the scrapes and stuff in my leg. I've had it before where I've gone through the bushes like that and something scraped me. I don't know if it was poison ivy or whatever, but it itched like crazy. So now I just wear pants no matter what, sweat it out. It's no big deal. And also, for those of you guys that are wondering about Mr. Rueger here, why on earth was I carrying him across that stream? Was it for fun? Was it because I was mad at him? No. I was carrying him across the stream because he's not vaccinated for lepto and leptovirus, I think that's what it's called, full name. And we did some research, and it's only from animal urine. And I said last time animal feces and stuff too, but it's just the urine. We learned that it's a very low percentage up north, and you know, we just looked into it. It's not very common around where we're at. It's more in warmer areas. So, you know, he was getting like crazy, like I said before, and we just had to take him out. I felt too guilty. The guilt I feel when he does that, when he looks at you like that, just roll on his back, that's when he's like, hey, play with me. You just feel so guilty. So I'm keeping him away from water, because water sources are where it goes to when it rains and stuff. So the urine gets washed down into the stream. So I'm just keeping him away from water, stagnant water, anything like that. So I was carrying him across the river there. I'm gonna have to carry him on the way back. But yeah, we figured he'd be safe. If I thought he was gonna catch it, oh, they already drank this water. If we really thought that he was gonna get it, there's no way I'd bring him out. There you go, more water. But I'd also mentioned that my wrist has been messed up. Look at him, he's using my bed. Good boy. That my wrist has been messed up and I was gonna get injections. Well, I got them yesterday. And it feels a lot better. There's still some sting and stuff, and it takes a few days to really work, but I got 2 injections to the wrist and it feels good to go. So we're gonna saw up a little wood today, some little bit more harder stuff, and I'm going to baton some wood, bang on it a little bit, see how it feels afterwards, because I'm getting ready for a big trip here. And actually, hopefully, when you're watching this video, I am on that big trip while you're watching. I like to record a couple things so I can keep releasing on Sundays while I am out doing a long trip for you guys, so I can be consistent. Every Sunday you get a video. Like, I like to release them, and I know you guys, most of you guys like watching them, so I'm gonna try to keep that habit going as long as I can, you know. So right now, just taking a breather and just cooling down a little bit. I am just warm. Rueger, you like my little bed? Yeah? I really wanted to get Rueger out. I'm happy I'm bringing him out. I just hope he doesn't get sick or anything. But anyways, gonna cool down for a second, drink a little bit more water, and then we're gonna collect some firewood and spark up a fire and cook up a delicious meal. I'm pretty excited about today's meal. It's gonna be a good one, as always, guys. Hey there, Monty. All right, this looks like the perfect size here. Looks nice and dry, dead and downed. Let's go ahead and cut this up. Gonna make another little cut right here between these 2 pieces. We're gonna have plenty of firewood. Rueger, you gonna help with firewood? See, if I just gather sticks, Rueger will steal them all. That is some beautiful, beautiful dry maple. All right. Rueger, what are you doing up on my raised bed, huh? He's just going up there on his own. Let's cut a little bit of this down to size more. Some dense wood. All right, I don't need too much. Let's go ahead, baton some up, mess with my wrist a little bit. Why not? Got some nice dense wood. A little kindling. You know what? It's been a minute since I made some feather sticks. Let's go ahead and make some. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's been a long time since I made some feather sticks, but those aren't so bad. Nice crispy curls. Let's see if they spark up a fire. Okay. Let's see if I can get this going on the first try here. Oh, nope, not the first try. Try again. Oh, we got a little. Come on. Oh, I put it out. Nope, we got it. A little bundle of sticks here. Whoops. So I know I always use sticks to start my fires, and that's usually how I do it. But I just, I wanted to baton some wood today. Wanted to mess with the old wrist a little bit, test out the new wrist. You guys want a stick? You want a stick? Alright. They want me to throw a stick. Basically, Rueger wants me to throw a stick and Monty's gonna chase him. Oh. Whew. Look at that, guys. I started a fire with no birch bark. Can you believe it? I've done it like one other time in my whole life. Is So yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a coal bed going tonight. Not tonight, today. A little bit of a coal bed going today. Nothing crazy, but I just thought I'd burn some nice wood. The breeze is really nice. Oh, the sun's coming back into my eyes. I need my shades. But yeah, the breeze feels really nice. It's cooling me down a good amount. Yeah, the heat, man, it makes everything harder. Hiking, everything. Working, just heat makes it worse. Right, boys? What are you guys doing? This is a good little spot. I like this spot. Probably gonna return here a few more times cooking up some delicious food. I'm excited for today. The reason I brought this backpack is I brought out that big grate again and some heavy cookware. Iron cast skillet. So I needed the bigger bag just to be more comfortable and to carry it all and fit it all in there, so I didn't have to carry stuff with my hands. But yeah, we brought out the big guns today, but today is a little it's not going to take long to cook, but we're cooking up a quesadilla fajita, steak quesadilla fajita over the fire. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff in there, so we're going to get preparing food here soon as this burns down. Who wants a steak? Before we get preparing, we're going to open up a little package. What's in that pocket? I got something in the mail from Dan. I know what this is, or at least I know one of the things that's in here. I can feel it. This is the guy I ran into out in the woods. He said he was going to send me a little something, and I think that's what's in here. So let's open this here up. Small enough to fit in the backpack. So we've got a letter in here. Let's see this. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Matthew, just wanted to let you know again how much of a pleasure it was to run into you at blah 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 blah, never gonna say. Was the highlight of our trip. Loved the channel. Wanted to say thanks for taking the time. Awesome. Sent me some spice rub that he loves. He says, I know you like your Montreal, but give this a try. Alright, well thank you very much. Let's give this a taste here. It's Lissender's beef rub. There's no easier way to turn a plain piece of meat into an extraordinary meal. Alright. We're gonna give this a taste right now. Because, oh, it's got a seal in a package. I want to taste it right now. We're just gonna bring this out as our primary seasoning one time. I'm not gonna open it right now and have a potential for it spilling everywhere and waste it. I don't have any extra Ziploc bags that are not wet with stuff in them, so we will be tasting this at another time. We'll cook up a steak with it. But thank you very much. You know, I'm pretty partial to my Montreal steak seasoning, but we will give it a try. Maybe we'll switch flavors. Who knows? I don't know. Montreal is Montreal after all. Right, Roogs, you want another stick? Oh, that didn't work. You little stinkers. So, I am pretty hungry. My stomach is growling. It's pretty empty. Hey, you two stinkers. That was another bad throw by me. That is burning down nicely. So I think what we're gonna do, since this is already looking like a nice little coal bed here, is we're gonna get preparing our food. Like I said, this meal, it cooks up quick, but it is delicious. The steak quesadilla fajita. We actually learned the recipe to this meal from our friend, not the recipe per se, but the way to cook it right, from our friend that works at a Mexican restaurant. She helped us out with the way they did it. She gave us some insider tips, and yeah, it's delicious. It's one of our favorite quick and easy delicious meals, so I recommend trying this one. I'm probably gonna post all the ingredients and stuff down in the comments for you guys to make this one at home. You don't have to make it over a fire like I'm doing now, but you should give it a try. It's tasty, it's delicious, it's quick, it's easy. You need an iron cast skillet though. It's the only requirement. Let's prepare food. I'm hungry. I am hungry. Watch out, Mr. Rueger. Okie dokie. There you go. Okay, so we've got to cut up some green pepper. It's nice thin little strips here. Oops. We'll just have these, so they're a little bit shorter. Keep these off to the side here. And we've got to dice up some onions. Don't need the core today. Should be plenty right there. Put these off to the side. Then we got some mushrooms to cut up. Okay, so all this is prepared and it's ready to go in. It's all going to go in at the same time, so we just need to keep this off to the side and make sure that our dogs do not eat it. You better stay away, dogs. They're preoccupied fighting over a stick anyway, so I think we're safe for now. Get all this scrape back on here. Some more little pieces. Okay, got out the grate again. This grate's nice because it's got a lot of surface area, so I can cook multiple things at the same time. Stick it right to the ground. So, you guys thought I forgot about my dogs today. Well, I didn't. Put a little water in here. But today, I brought the dogs out a tasty little treat. This is some ground up venison that came from a deer that me and Funk, one of the two, we had taken this past season, and they love it. They love the venison. So I'm just gonna cook it up in some water, let the grease stay in there, boil it up, mix it with some of their food, not too much, but they're gonna love this. So I'm taking care of them today, taking care of the boys. Hey, you stinky dogs. You wanna get a stick again? Monty's getting his own stick. You guys want this stick? You want it? Do you guys want the stick? Come here. Who wants a stick? Monty, watch out. Monty! Monty! You're gonna light yourself on fire for a stick, you crazy. Dogs. He almost knocked his little tasty treat right into the ground. I'm not gonna use my spatula on the dog meat. This is perfectly fine. I mean, you could eat this, but we take all the, we pretty much keep everything from the deer. You know, all the chunks, and then we just cut off chunks at the end of bones and fat. It's pretty lean stuff, but it's almost like the hamburger. But it's for them, and we've got a stockpile of it. We give it to them every once in a while when they're being good boys, and you know, healthy food, very healthy. Good for the dogs. But as soon as theirs is cooked up a little bit, we'll start ours. And like I said, ours is gonna go quick. It's gonna go quick. It only takes 5-10 minutes to do the whole cooking process. But like I said, you need a cast iron skillet like this. You know what I just thought of? If this handle gets hot, I don't really have anything to grab it. I might have to take off the sock. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go sockless on one of my feet, grab one of my stinky socks. But anyways, you get this thing piping hot, and then the reason, that's why you need a cast iron skillet, because it gets piping hot, it stays hot, and it fries everything up really quick. Look at you two puppies. Rueger, you having fun? You having fun, Ruegs? Poor guy. I wish I could bring him out every time I went out. It's so hard not to bring him out. Especially, oh man, the guilt he gives me when I leave the house and I'm taking Monty and I've got my backpack, and he's a smart dog, he knows what's up. Man, I just feel so terrible. I like, my strategy every time that happens is to take a bunch of treats and I kind of get him occupied, throw treats all over the room, and then I leave. It's terrible. Okay, we're gonna get this pan on here. This is cooking up well. So we are gonna get our pan on here, heating up, getting ready to cook. Let's get this thing piping hot. Real hot, high heat, super hot. I'm gonna take off my sock now in preparation. Some of you may think this is gross, but I don't really have a choice. I don't have anything else. I could use my underwear, my sweaty underwear, but I'm just gonna use a sweaty sock. Yeah, see, it's better than burning my hands. It feels nice. It feels nice in my boot. Now, if this were, you know, it's one thing when it's someone else's sweaty sock and they're touching your food, but when it's yourself, I can handle a little bit better. It's my sweaty sock. I'm gonna stop talking about that. It's probably not a good thing to start talking about right before I start cooking up delicious food. Sorry about that. Oh, get out of here, flies. Let's do the old spit test. All right, it's hot. Let's do it. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna say right off the bat before we begin is that this food is going to make your kitchen get a little smoky. So you're gonna wanna watch out for that. But we're gonna throw in a big old chunk of butter right into the pan. All our mushrooms, peppers, and onions. Are going right in. Start sizzling that up. Oh, almost forgot. I brought out some pickled jalapenos. Those have to go in as well. Grab my sock here. I usually cut down any big chunks. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I almost forgot the meat. Oh wow. What about a steak quesadilla fajita without the steak? Wow, I almost made a mistake. Anyways, this is thinly cut, it's like Milanese steak or something like that. I don't know, it's the thinnest steak you can get at Walmart. And I pre-cut it up. I can't believe I almost forgot that. If this would have all been done cooking and I sitting here without the steak, that'd have been pretty funny. Oh well, we remembered, we got it. So like I said, I usually cook this at home, never tried it over a fire. So we'll see how it turns out. It seems like I should have let the pan get a little bit hotter. That's okay, it's still cooking. Yeah, essentially you do want your pot or your pan a little bit hotter than this. We need to get this flame going because we want to get that char on it. I want everything to cook. But the char will come more when we add our sauce. Okay, here's where things are going to get a little tricky over the fire. So that's cooking up well. This is about done. Okay, I'm setting the dogs off to the side. And then we are going to scrape this fire over, and you'll see why in just a second. Where's our sock? Don't want this to be too hot. Okay, move the coals over. Good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bundle this all up to one side here. Get everything all sitting on top of each other. I've pre-made this at home. It's fajita sauce. It's got garlic in it, lemon juice, olive oil, A1 steak sauce, cumin, chili pepper or chili powder, salt, and something else, I think. But we're just gonna drizzle this on top here, not too much, but a decent amount, and just kind of let it cook on for a sec. Put this off to the side here, and then I brought out a big old tortilla, folded up. This is why we don't want our fire too hot on the one side, because we'll burn our tortilla. So we're just going to sprinkle cheese on the whole tortilla here. And this is queso cheese. Like I said, I'll probably put most of this stuff down in the description. Okay, that's all good to go. move it along here. Now we stir this up. This is what's going to provide our char. This stuff's going to kind of burn on the outside just a little bit. Oh, that's looking and smelling amazing. Now I should have added cornstarch probably to this, because that would actually provide a better little char and burn. Maybe it's the heat. I'm not sure. I haven't made this in a while at home actually, so could just be that there's no cornstarch in it, so it's not getting as charred, or I use a little extra butter. But either way, it's cooking up good. It's looking delicious. Let's see this. Get a little bit closer there. Okay. Okay, we're going to take this off the fire here, and then we're going to put it on our tortilla. Spread it out a little evenly. Get it all on there. Okay, then we need to turn this around. We're gonna just flatten it out some more and flip it over here. Flatten this thing. All right, it's looking good. Okay, we've got to carefully flip it and cook it on the other side just a little bit. There we go. It's not going to have the most perfect char. I just don't want to burn it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is a steak quesadilla fajita. It's coming along. Okay. I am just too hungry to wait much longer. I think the cheese is melty enough and we got enough of a toast. We're calling it good right now. We're gonna call it good. It's time to put on the finishing touches. Ruegs, are you just gonna choke? Oh yeah. Let's just flip it over here. Hey, you know what? It doesn't have the most perfect char, but hey, it's gonna be good. Right, puppies? Watch out, puppies. Stay there. Stay there, puppies. I don't want to give them too much dog food, so they gotta walk. They gotta hike out of here. Oh yeah. What do you guys think about this? Hey, do you guys smell this? Just wait there. You're gonna get it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's a dog treat. Okay, you stay there. You watch it. You watch it. You watch it, misters. Oh, that looks good. That looks good to me, and I don't like dog food. Leave it, Monty. Okay, there's one final thing I've got to do here, and that is to cut it up. Ooh, it's hot. Sure is hot. Okay, and actually, that is not the last step. I brought out a little Tupperware of some sour cream and salsa mixed. So we're just gonna go ahead and drizzle some of that on there. Now this is optional. I highly recommend it, but you don't have to. I'm gonna stay there. Oh yeah, we are going to feast. It is time to eat, boys. Are you guys ready? You ready to rumble? Oh, you stopped panting. It must have got serious. All right, let's do it. Oh, these flies are everywhere. You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm ready. So go ahead. All right, let's see how it turned out. You know, I could probably just pick this up and eat it with my hands. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You know, it doesn't matter that the tortilla is not a little crispy. Rueger, calm down. Hey, hey, get back, back up, get back, get back. Good boy. Rueger's getting a little vicious. All right, Ruegs. Hey, leave it. Come here, over here. Go ahead. Come here, Monty. It's so good. Get out of here. Man, these flies, I have not seen them out here like this. They are just out in full force, and they are not caring that I'm eating my food. I think you should add a little cornstarch to that sauce, and it'll make it blacken a little bit better and char on the outsides. That adds a really nice flavor. It didn't really do this. I just may have used too much butter. I'm not sure 100% the reason, but that it does add a good flavor. But it's still just so good. Get out of here. Get. Go and get. 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 Are you guys good dogs? Oh, you thought I was calling you over here to have more food. Oh, I see, I see. See, that was wrong. That was wrong of you to think that. Well, that was tasty. How much sour cream do I have all over my face? I guarantee you there's some. I rarely eat food and not have it all over my face. Whew. A little zippy. Those were tame jalapenos, but they're still a little spicy. Oh, that was good. I was really hungry. I just inhaled that. I need a little bit more water. I brought out 2 things of water today. I was smart. Very smart. All right. Now that that's all done, we've got a little bit of a mess to clean up. So, I am going to clean up all my mess, and we're gonna get packed up, put out this fire and whatnot. So let's get to that. Hey, you know what? I think I'm missing a sock. Oh, you got a stick, Rose? You got a stick? You got a stick, buddy? I gotta put my sock. Oh, my foot's even stickier. Gross. Not trying to gross you out, but I don't have the prettiest feet either. They don't smell like petunias. That's for sure. Much better. Mucho gusto. Or is that very good? Whatever, we're sticking with it. Mucho gusto better. That's not right. Rugs, it's all gone. So one thing I'd like to mention is generally when I'm cooking up messy, delicious meals that are using cheese and stuff like this, I am either near a water source or I'm going home that day so that I don't have to worry about the mess as much. Like this one today, I got a little cheese on my knife and there's just stuff. I wiped it off most part with the dirt, but I don't really have a lake. I have like a swamp where I just got like some muck water. It was real nasty and it's actually dried up a little bit. So I used a lot of, I had to go a couple times to put out the fire because I didn't get much water, but I didn't really want to wash my dishes in just like mud with just a little bit of water. So I just kind of threw it in a baggie or a garbage bag, and I'm gonna take it home, so I don't have to worry about it as much. Now if I was near a lake, it'd be much easier. I could clean it with sand, everything would be cleaned up. But I'm not gonna cook like this. Watch out, Rueger. Monty, leave it. I'm not gonna cook up all like this if I don't have a way of cleaning it, or if I'm gonna be out for multiple nights. I'm not gonna just, you know, make a big mess and just leave my stuff all messy. There's ways to clean it, you know, without water, but it's really nice having water. That's just the way I do it. I brought out one big Nalgene and one small Nalgene, and we drank all that water. They drank most of it. They drank the entire Nalgene and about half of the little one, and I just took a couple drinks. And they're still thirsty. So maybe I gotta bring even more water out, eh guys? We'll get it right one of these times. Well, that sure was tasty. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video today, but that's gonna do it for this one. So as always, guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys at the next video. Come on, boys, let's go. Wonder if you guys are ever thinking that every time I do a walk by, it goes perfectly well. Well, it definitely doesn't take one try every time. Like today, for example. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm so sorry, Monty. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Monty. Okay. All right. Hey, Rueger. Come here. Come on. Yeah, sometimes you step on Monty's foot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Monty. Are you okay? Hey, you're fine. That happened in the beginning. You're fine now, good boy. Rueger just was carrying a stick through the woods and went between two trees and right in his mouth. What am I gonna do with you two? Oh man, Monty was going for that thing and I had to charge Monty. You guys, Monty was going for it and I had to charge him, and he got scared of me, but he was probably gonna bite that dang thing. It's okay, Monty, it's just a porcupine. You stay away from those. You stay away. Monty, come here, Monty. Monty, no. That bad. Well, I know it's the end of the video, but that porcupine, it reminds me of a funny story. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I just have to say it quick while I'm remembering it. But back when Monty was a puppy, we saw some porcupines crossing the road, and we had him just a little bitty puppy, and he was just sleeping, minding his own business, and our previous dog had gotten bitten, or he bit a porcupine and it just got quilled pretty bad. So I didn't want, Monty to go through the same thing. So I got this genius bright idea that I was gonna pick up Monty, chase after these porcupines, and was gonna tell him no. So I just grabbed this puppy that's asleep, start dragging him through wet, thick brush, chasing after these porcupines. He wakes up in a daze, and I just start screaming, no, no. He had no idea what was going on. I don't even know what I was thinking. It was a terrible idea. It didn't work at all. Oh, I'm just lucky that they actually saw the porcupine this time before me, and they didn't bite it. They were just kind of staring like, what the heck is that thing? Because it wasn't really moving. And then it started moving and might start barking. Anyways, have a good one, guys.